A geometric sequence is different from an arithmetic sequence. An arithmetic sequence, we know, goes from one term to the next by adding or subtracting a common number, like adding 2 to each term to get to the next consecutive term. For geometric, we don't add or subtract to get to the next. We multiply, have a common ratio to get to the next. And so instead of a common difference, we have a common ratio. And the common ratio, we use the letter R, represents that. And if you remember the common difference, you did second minus first. For common ratio, you do second divided by first. And so that's going to be here for this problem. The second term is 6 divided by the first term 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So the common ratio for this sequence is 3. And you can check that. That 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 times 3 is 54. So we're multiplying each one by 3 to get to the next consecutive. To find the 5th term or the 7th term or the 18th term or the 50th term, we have a formula that's not given to you on the Regents. This is one that you do need to memorize. And it's not too complicated. A to the 50 would be a to the whatever you want here. N is what we're looking for. The 5th term, so n is 5. So a to the 5th equals your first term, which is 2, times your ratio. And we get our ratio by doing second divided by first. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Raised to the n minus 1. Since n is 5, n minus 1 is 4. So we're looking at 4 raised to the 4th times 2. And that's the order in which I'm going to type everything in here too. 4 raised to the 4th power, enter, times 2, enter. I always like to do it in small steps like that because I'm afraid if I type it all in at once and I don't use the right parentheses or something, something's going to get messed up. So the final answer is 512. Now, because we're only asking for the 5th term, you might have been able to just kind of go times 5, times 5, times 5 and get there. But if we ask for the 50th term, that would take a long time. So the formula is very useful in that case.